Hello. In this video, I'm going to be installing Ruby on Rails version 7.1, Ruby version 3.2, with Postgresql version 12. The development environment will be containerized within a dev container using Docker and Docker Compose. This episode will be a part of a series for developing a smart home platform. Please like and subscribe for more content. Okay, to get started, click on the search text box, click on show and run commands, find and click on dev containers, add dev container configuration files, click on add configuration to workspace, type in Ruby and click on the official dev container, find 3.2, I'll choose Bullseye. Click OK. Click on Reopen in Container. Optionally, view the log. Okay. Add a new terminal, get a shell. First thing we're going to do is install Node.js version 18. Version 14 or greater should be fine. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is install Rails. Okay. Now we'll create the Rails project. Okay. Next, we're going to create the Docker Compose stack and dev container for the CMS project. Next, we will create our environment files. Next, we'll define the CMS environment. I'll explain what Rails bindings is a little bit later. Next, we will duplicate the Docker file into the dev container folder. We'll remove staging. Okay. Everything looks good there. Next, we will create the dev container for the CMS. We're telling the dev container where the compose file that we want to use is located, the service we want to spin up, where we want to mount the CMS directory, and what we should do when stopping the container, dev container. I'm going to do a double check of everything before I bring up the dev container. Okay, so now I'm going to open up the CMS folder or directory. I'm going to click reopen in container. Optionally view log. Okay, we got an error. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I misplaced the Docker file. It's no problem. Head back to our mono repo. Drag and drop into the dev container within the CMS. Let's just double check the YAML file. Okay, that looks good. Reopen the CMS folder. Try again. There we go. And then once you're ready, add a new terminal. Now you're inside of the container. The next thing we're going to do is add React, which I'll be using for the front end. Next, we'll add Babel for ECMA script compatibility. Okay. Next, we'll configure Babel with preset settings. Point Babel to the current node version and default React presets. Check to make sure there's no syntax issues. Okay. Next, we're going to add Babel to our Webpack build process. For every JS file or every file path ending with a .js extension, including anything in the node modules directory, use okay, should be fine. Next, I'm going to install Haml and use it as the default templating language, just because I prefer Haml over ERB. Okay. Next, I'm going to add HTML to Haml to convert all of the Vue ERB templates to Haml. Add it to the development group. Okay, let's convert the ERB scripts to Haml. Okay. That looks good. Next, we'll need to configure the database. Okay. Next, we're going to modify the proc file. And here's where the Rails binding comes into play. And with that done, we should be able to initialize the databases. Go. And then should be able to bring up dev. Okay, so I'm going to check in an embedded browser And voila. Okay, so we have successfully installed Ruby on Rails version 7.1 with Ruby version 3.2. And that is the end of this video. In the next video, I'll be building on the CMS project. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.